everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you how to make simple anime eyes. Now I can go into a lot more detail, but for today I'm only going to be showing you a very simple one just to get you started. And in my next video I will be getting into more detail, a more detailed, more fancier one. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, this is just a starter one and let's get into today's video. We'll start off by getting a simple frame for the eyes. So I used one of the eyes which is more circular for this project. You don't need to use the exact one I used, but I think that this one, it really works. So you adjust the rotation of the eye to kind of match the circular shape. And this is kind of hard and tricky. It's probably one of the trickier parts because you don't want it to look like an eyebrow like it does right now. So I position it in a ways to make it kind of look kind of accurate, and I do end up changing this because I didn't like how it really looked. And so I went in with more of those streaks to make it look a bit more better. And I found out that using smaller ones, like rather than larger ones that take up more space, actually looks better even though it takes more time. So don't rush through it like I did because I thought I could do it quicker because I've done this before to many people's accounts. Being commissioned, of course. I don't randomly go on people's accounts. So yes, this is just a simple one and I could go into much more detail. And I tried to rush it just for this, and I would never do it if someone commissioned me. So I first started doing this, and I'll just speed up this process because it's kind of harder to do. So let me just get to the point where I actually start getting things in order. So I started adding a border around the eye to make it kind of like that anime style. And yes, again, as I probably said already, you should probably use smaller things and larger things like I was doing because it'll make it look so much better and less cluttered. And I kind of just rushed through it just for the sake of this video, and I didn't want my recording to get used up because when my iPad overheats, I know it sounds weird, like an iPad doesn't overheat, right, but mine does for some reason, and always just deletes my recordings. So I had to go do this kind of weirdly, and then something happened to my mover tool, and I tried to reset, but it didn't work. So it's kind of hard to move it, as you could see, like I'm just touching it and it takes some time. So this is the part where I started cleaning up all my clutter, and it's looking so much better already. So you might not see it yet, but eventually it will look super good, in my opinion at least. You might not think it looks good, but I personally think that how I do it really looks okay. So what I do now is like actually is the white part of the eye, and you see the white part that's in the black circle, which is in the first eye that I started with. That is actually going to be the colored part of the eye, so I'll change that to a different color soon. So what you're going to do now is you're just going to put this, and you might see these little things, and you're just going to push them under so you have to like put them under every layer, and that is kind of hard to do because I have a lot of layers and it takes some time, but patience is a virtue and it will turn out better. It's looking so much better already, but that's when I realized I didn't do the other side. So I went through back and I started putting them on the other side because there's a way to like make it so it's unsymmetrical on each side, and as you can see I'm doing that because I want it to be very looking better because I am really a goody two-shoes when it comes to making things perfection. So I'm just basically a perfectionist when it comes to these things. Now I'm supposed to delete this right after I'm done with this video, but it's good to have it down. And as you can see, it looks kind of cluttered, and you might wondering what are those scripts on the top of the eyes. I'm just gonna say now that I couldn't really do anything about that because it's kind of connected. As you can see, it looks kind of better than the other eyes. So I wanted to change really the color of it. So once I changed the color, I was thinking, I don't really like these colors, but I changed that in the end because I just wanted to focus on the actual eyes right now. So it's coming along, and as you can see, I tried to find a good pupil, but the only one that looked really good was this one, or no pupil, so I decided to use this one. And once I decided to use that, I wanted to move back. I still tested out some pupils to see if I was just hallucinating or something, because I do hallucinate a lot. So I was looking around, and I did decide on this one. So I started to go back to the decals, and I wanted to make it look even better by using eyelashes, because yes, I am feminine, I'm a girl, and a lot of people don't know that. For some reason my voice sounds like a boy. I mean, thanks, that's a compliment I guess. But so this is what it's looking so far. I'm going to speed up the eyelashes, basically just turn it and put it there and make it smaller. 4 minutes later, and this is what it's starting to look like. Now it's looking a little bit better, and I used some, what I like to call eyeshadow, but it's more like a black eyeliner. So I'm just duplicating them and now moving them because I just got kind of lazy and I got kind of sloppy too. But as you can see, it has improved, and just recalled to me that I've been messing up my whole time But anyways, I'm just going to leave it off here. I'll do a part 2 soon, making it more detailed. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, I just really hope you guys like this. Part 2 is going to be coming soon, so stay tuned. If I had my normal audience, I know that my chat will be coming up like with questions like how long does it take you? But of course this isn't my normal audience. This took me about 16 minutes to do, and it might take you less time, but I was trying to rush and I did mess up, so that did kind of slow me down. So if you don't mess up, it'll take you shorter time. Work smarter, not harder. That's saying it will help you. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. Actual bye now.